Welcome, you're listening to a Rolemaster Classic Actual play set in Terry K Amthor's excellent Shadow World using fantasy grounds. You can find session summaries, items and characters on Obsidian Portal, where our campaign is called The Praise of Old Men. This episode is cross-referenced as Chapter 3 Demons of the Burning Night Part 8. We're also on YouTube, Podbean and Twitch, where you can find the various links as well as an index of some of the main points of each episode in the description. Last episode, the party were set upon by a crowd of bandaged undead. They pushed the party back before a wooden wall and firewall split the throng up, allowing the party to even the odds. We join them as the magic walls go down and the remaining unlife charge forward.
Silk, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'll delay casting until they're moved up in front and ready to engage Cranon.
Okay, so number 6 comes galloping straight in and attacks Shana.
Defend, Sharna.
And misses. Numal, it's your turn.
Will I have enough reach to have a go at coveted heaven?
You're too far away to reach that. You could step in, but then that spoil your fighting arc if that's what you want.
Gonna mess up the. Okay.
You could hold until the next one comes through.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
engage
Let
it.
me do that.
Cran.
Yeah, okay, so you hold your action. Okay. So the next one steps forward to hit Cran. So before he makes his attack, if you want to attack number 4, please. Cran, if you want to set your parry against number 4.
I have done, yeah, thanks.
Okay. Silk, you were holding your action, were you?
Yeah, I'll cast now that fire
Okay,
as
so
well.
if you give me that casting, please.
Okay. Oh, fumble!
Oh no.
That's so perfect.
No plans or eyes contact with the enemy.
Right,
Yeah.
so let me just delete that firewall.
Aww.
Let's go to spell or fumble. It's an attack spell as well, which is even better.
High open-ended. Here we go.
High
It wasn't
open-ended.
overcast, so at least it starts at 0. Oh no!
It's not too bad.
Attack.
69 on the attack. You're stunned for a round.
Oh, that's not bad then. Okay,
That's
I
not
accept
too
it.
bad.
That's all right. It's a sexy failure.
Yes, that's right.
Stuart, did you want Numal to proceed with his attack
Yes,
now?
please. Yes, if you
The
can make
conditions are
that.
met.
Yes, please.
Okay. So I'm attacking huge ego with my katana.
You are attacking something with a huge ego.
Right.
Such is life.
Oh, save it for the.
Okay, so a creature steps in oblivious of your presence and you slash it viciously with your holy blade. Can you give me an A/critical, please?
Hefty, nice swing.
You catch it across the thigh and hip. It takes another 3 hit points of damage. Any other creature probably would have had tendons and ligaments severed by the unearthly sharpness of the sword, but not this creature. Shana will attack the creature in front of her. She would have tried to hurl it back into the firewall, but the firewall is not there. That's actually a miss. Number 1 steps up, pushes, but is unable to force his way through. Ugnan, it's your turn.
He's going to delay for now, just see if anything happens. So, or if nothing happens, then that'll be the end of the round.
Okay. Cran, your turn.
Okay, so he was parrying against 4. He's going to
That's right.
swing the axe again. There's more of you. This one's for Numal. Oh, that wasn't as impressive as I hoped.
He said the quiet voice.
Just wasn't northern enough.
Yeah, wasn't northern enough.
Try Scottish
So
accent.
that's 18 points, and that's it.
Okay.
Cherry, it's your turn. You can sneak your blade through on number 6 if you wish. You will get a flank
Indeed.
attack.
Oh, flank. Yay.
Actually, no, you won't. Not on that angle.
Oh,
Attack. Sorry.
okay. That's all right.
Make it too easy.
What's with my rolls today? Okay, that's
Okay.
it.
You managed
Thank
to,
you.
again, catch it across the arm, flails at Shana, but you probably know that you've done not much damage to it.
But it's wholly damaged, so it doesn't
Okay.
heal.
Initiative rolls, please. So, Silk, you won't be able to do anything this round, but you'll be able to this round, obviously.
Okay. Oh, did the stun go away already?
Yeah, it shouldn't have done, but it has, because you're stunned, because you went and then got stunned.
Gotcha.
Well, now hold on. If you're stunned for a round and fail your spell, that's just this round, isn't it? Because you were stunned for the round that you got it. Because otherwise it would be stunned for 2 rounds. I don't know how you played it.
Up to you. Up to you. I'm okay with being stunned this round.
You normally go first, so yeah, we'll have you stunned.
Yeah.
Okay, Shana. That's her turn. So, Silk, you are stunned, but you can move if you wish.
She coughs up some smoke and hoarsely says, "Oh, I'm going to cast that again. That didn't quite go as well." And she's...
Okay. Today was a bad day to give up smoking.
Mhm.
Numal, it's your turn.
Okay. Huge ego. It's getting it again with the katana.
Better than Professor Plum with a lead pipe.
There we go. Ugh, not as good.
That still manages to catch the creature across its side and chest, but unfortunately it means you have drawn its attention. It may well attack you next round. In fact, it does. It turns to face you, Numel. So if you want to set your parry against number 4, please, it's going to attack you. Okay, so huge ego then is going to attack Numel, I'm afraid. And that actually does 7 points of damage. So your basic defense, Numel, is enough actually to deflect a lot of the damage. You roll away from most of the damage. Unfortunately, the creature is actually quite strong and manages to hit you for another 2 points of damage. Next round, you'll be delighted to know the irony is you must parry. Okay, so Shana will go for number 6. That's 10 points and unbalances the creature. So she'll roll like that. Not very much. Okay. Huge Glump number 1 can't get through. Ugnan, it's your turn.
Just going to delay until Covered Heavens had their go, so just see what happens.
Okay. Well, Covered Heaven will try and attack Shana. Okay. And that's going to be 14. And a B unbalancing critical. Okay, so Shana is across the leg, but isn't stunned. Cran, your turn.
Right,
So,
I need to put the old northern accent back on this time. So he's attacking huge ego. See how you like me metal?
Nice.
Works.
It works every time.
Okay. Who knew that speaking in Northern was the key to getting good dice roll? I'm going to hit Las Vegas with a load of Yorkshiremen.
Yeah.
See all, take all, say nout.
You got to have the irradiated lungs too.
I'm going to have a flat cap and a whippet too. Smoke tabs, me. Smoke tabs. Right, that's going to be a C/.
I'm going to
Smash
start singing some Mac lads in a minute.
Oh my god, no, that takes me back. Bloody hell. Well, that's crap, that is. Okay, so your axe slams into the creature just underneath its arm. You can hear a crunch as the axe bites into the bandaged ribs. Another 3 hit points of damage, but unfortunately, with no vital organs, your attack doesn't do as much damage as it would have done against any normal being. Cherry, your turn.
Okay, Cherry continues her onslaught versus Covered Heaven.
That's right.
Hoping to lop an arm off or more.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh,
That's right.
yay.
So
Okay, so number 6, that was 16 points of damage to the creature. As your Kynax slashes across the creature's torso, bandages rip, and you can see some of the flesh beneath. But unfortunately, with very few ligaments that are actually functioning, nothing else happens. Can I have some initiative rolls from everybody, please? And remember, this round you're going to be parrying
Yeah.
Numal.
Wow, Cran couldn't do much worse with the initiative there.
Silk, it's your turn then.
Silk isn't gonna rush this. She's just gonna prep again the firewall. So
Okay,
this is
so you're
prep round
prepping.
next round. Yeah.
Right, Numal, you're parrying. So you've set your parry. Yep.
I see.
But of
Yeah,
course,
I do
this
so.
round you wouldn't get a chance to attack. So I'm going to move past you in the initiative order. I'm going to go to number 6 that's still attacking Shana. That's a miss. Then I go to Ugnan. Your turn.
Okay, so I wrote in chat there that he took 2 acuputage, but I actually meant draft because I took the wrong one
Okay.
down. So he takes the other.
Do you need to take any? Do you need to take an addiction?
I will. Yeah, in fact, I'll do that now. It's actually con roll, isn't it?
Basically, I only get interested if it's beneath a 5. No chance.
Okay, so again, just gonna delay, but I'll just give his 2d10 that he gets back first,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then you'll just delay to see what
Ooh,
happens.
Oh,
look at
perfect.
that.
Oh, excellent.
That's the special stuff. Cherry, it's your turn.
Ooh.
Oh, here we
Case
go.
Mr. Player.
Here we go. I'm starting.
Lads.
Psych yourself up.
Ooh.
99.
You and your 66 rules. Save them, baby.
I know. Need to be my crit rolls, don't I?
So you go,
Yeah,
Well, you got 88
Sneaker.
last turn. Isn't that quite
Yeah.
lucky number?
it goes through.
If this was Monopoly, I'd be staring down the barrel of jail.
Right.
Yep.
Huge Gulumph is on its way through. Huge Ego, though, is still fighting. He's going to attack you, Numal. He's obviously trying. Yes.
I was going to say, so I noticed he attacked me last round. Is there anything I can do, because he's sentient, to try and distract him to attack me? Because I would try and do that if at all possible, Stuart.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I suppose if I was role playing this more appropriately, since you really smashed number 4 good and hard, he'd probably actually attack you rather than Numal. So I'll do that. So do you want to set your parry, Cran? I think number 4 probably would attack you since you absolutely belted him one last time.
Yeah, I have done it. Yeah, just wondered if I mean, I can role play it, but I'm not sure if there's any like rules.
Well, I mean, you could game it and say, well, I'm getting Numal out of the way if I attack him, which makes the combat more interesting. But actually, if I was role playing the mummy, I think he'd try and do the damage to the creature that damaged him. I mean, they're intelligent, but not intelligent. So, mummy number 4 will actually you, I think, Cran, if I was doing this more sensibly. And damn it, that's 1 point of damage. And an A unbalancing critical.
Oh, you snuck it in there.
Yeah,
gun.
It's 66. I can feel 66 with that.
Oh, you're evil.
Oh, 63. Oh, no. Arm strike foe is stunned for the next round. Oh, excellent. So stunned for the next round and 6 hits. So Cran, I'm going to knock you back to the stairs and the creature will step forward.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
We got a breach.
Shana will carry on attacking hers. And that sneaks home to do 6. There you go. 7 points. That's it. Cran, it's your turn.
So no stun, but what I was saying, Ugnan, I got to leave this to you. So what you're going to do is get into a squat and you got your baggy pants on.
Shut up, lad. Because he's been waiting the whole time for anything to happen exactly like that, because he's been delaying. So as soon as you see Kranz take a stagger back, he just lays his hand on his back and just takes the stun off him, and then stuns himself.
Okay.
I was gonna say you bend your back, stick your ass up in the air a bit, and then push forwards, drive through your thighs, and try and get it back into the pool.
As he goes, Jesus, no fucking way, lad.
I'm not really sure if Cran is talking about delivering pregnant sheep up on the Yorkshire Bull or attacking with his axe. Either way, it's horrific. Okay, Cran, I'm still going to have you knocked back, but if you want to make your attack now the stun is removed, please do so.
I've added the stun.
So, No, thanks. So what I'm going to attempt to do, I know this is thing strong, but so am I, and I've got advantage. I can brace my legs on the stairs. I'm going to just smash my shield into him, kind of crouch, and then blast upwards as fast as I can to try and knock him back into the 5 foot.
Okay, so that's going to be a shield bash attack.
But are you trying to cause damage, or are you just trying to shove
No,
him back?
all I'm trying to do is shove him back. I'm
All right,
basically
in
trying
that
to.
case, why don't you give me a strength versus strength roll?
Okay.
And so it's on that. So just a straight open-ended strength roll. High open-ended strength roll.
Modified by my.
Strength, yeah. So I've got that as my total. So you need to be 82.
Ha!
Right.
Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry.
No, that's not plus 80. Bloody hell.
It should be 91.
You've got
Sorry, I didn't
serious
think it was
strength.
going to.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to add the 40. Sorry.
So you knock it back to there, Cran.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice
Plus-
job, buddy.
Okay. Initiative rolls, please, folks. And it looks like everybody is free to inflict damage this turn.
Ogden's got a stun to last out for this round.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's right. Yes, he does, doesn't he?
None shall pass.
Okay. Silk, you were
Stuart,
prepping
quick
last
question.
round? Yes, Jan.
I was just, what was the rationale for only 50% to parry?
Okay,
is that just a general rule, or was that a
No,
consequence
if
of that
a
particular attack?
parry is forced upon you because I've hit you so hard you can't really use your weapon well enough to attack me, then the
Right.
rationale is, since you can't use all of your offensive bonus, because otherwise you'd be attacking me, only half of it can be used to defend with.
Yep.
Normally, if you're in full control of your weapons, you can make an attack at all of your offensive bonus. You could therefore choose to use all or none or whatever fraction you wanted of your offensive bonus to defend with. The only other rule to remember is if you've got a two-handed weapon, there are difficulties with using it to parry with.
Yeah, maximum of 50% with parrying with a two-handed weapon as well.
Okay.
Right. So then effectively being stunned reduces you to 25% with it.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
Right, Silk, so were you casting a spell? I can see a 5.
Unfortunately, I am attempting, yes. So here we go again, baby. I'm not going to roll die 100 normally. I'm rolling base attack this time.
Do you want to change the color of your dice?
I did. I'm darkened the red. So
Okay,
here we go.
let's go.
Oh my! Oh wow! That was close. I thought that was a 1.
Same here.
So did
thought that was
I.
a 1.
Okay,
Oh.
so that doesn't fumble.
Okay, so yeah, again,
I think
use
all-
Kaskarath, and flame leaps from the ground again and singes all those guys. Come on, 100, just burn them all to
Hold
the
on,
crit.
let me get me.
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
Right, so you're going to do an A heat critical.
Yeah,
and
no
any
R.
damage is going to be double.
Got it. Here we go. I blow on the dice. Oh, come on, 10.
Oh, bad luck.
That's
Smoke.
a massive 2 hit points of damage.
Was that after the double?
Yeah,
that's after doubling it. If you'd rolled 0, 1 to 5, that's 0 after doubling it.
Yeah, that's her. But at least it's up for 8 rounds again. So here.
So they'll take that damage all the time unless they their way through.
Yeah, unless they bust her.
And I don't think there's any flanking them. And also, I think 6 and 4 are probably half out of the fire, so I don't think anybody else will take any damage.
Well, it's 3 feet on either side from
Yeah.
there, so it almost encompasses their square.
Yeah. Numal, it's your turn.
Okay, so katana attack on huge ego.
Yep. Ooh,
Nice.
Not
Nice.
bad.
Way to go. Good choice.
Finally a good.
So 18 points, which is a hefty blow. And you've done a B critical on it, please.
Nice. Oh,
61.
When does the holy come in? Is that only on like the whites?
Yes. Yeah. So at the moment, you're getting your bonus to the creature in terms of the plus.
hit.
Yeah. If these were whites, I'd then rather, because of the nature of the critical that you're rolling on them, you'd be rolling on the holy
Gotcha.
table to resolve them.
And were they slaying on
Um,
demons?
Yes, and
Yes.
if you are fight demons, I'd be looking at the slaying table on the critical resolver.
Wow, this sword kicks ass. There's two of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You've got 2 of them so far. Yep.
Cool.
He said not giving too much of the game away. So that's another 4 points of damage. Thank you very much. Right, huge glump number 1 can't get through is burning. Number 4 will attack Cran, and that's a miss Cran.
Haha.
Number 6 is going to attempt to attack Shana, and that's a miss. And
Right.
Cran, it's your turn.
Let's see what the Northern Magic can pull out of the bag this time.
Another big meaty hit will probably drop it to the ground, and if you're on fire, they'll be destroyed, unable to regenerate.
Back through the fiery pits, you bastard! Oh dear. That was a weak ass swing.
I think the fiery pits didn't do anything for me. Wasn't convincing. Just adding "you bastard" at the end, no, that doesn't do it.
You fucking bastard!
Now that would have done it. Hold on a minute. I actually include damage there. There you go. I'm afraid it's still standing. You've not managed to critical it. Cherry, it's your turn. See if you can do anything better with Antipodean.
Oh, here we go. Your mother was a cotton
Hamster and your
beetle.
father smelt of elderberries.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Aye.
That
Exactly
worked.
the same.
okay, so that's another. So that's 11 and / critical on number 6. So damage. Yeah, I've got the right one. Ugnan, your turn.
Oh, sorry. I rolled that for no reason. Sorry.
Well, Ugnan's stunned, so he can't do much, but hopefully Sharna in the northern kind of where you're going, maybe you can use the martial art of Eki Thump.
No, she's going to use a black pudding instead.
Okay.
So, cum lad.
But no,
That's
he's
right.
stunned.
I'm not going to try and do any accents. It goes horribly wrong. So she attempts to strike out number 6, and even with that sort of roll, that's enough to spin the creature and spin it back into the flames. There we go. So I will do a critical. Aha. Okay, so knocked back through the flames. So can I have, since it's moving through fire, Silk, can you roll me another A critical, please?
Okay.
Moving through the flames.
Oh, good one.
85.
That's better.
Oh, that's annoying. So that would be
Burn, baby, burn.
16 hit points of damage as the creature goes through. So the creature roars in pain as the flames lick around its face and arms, catching some of the flailing bandages, which now begin to smoulder and catch light fully. A little more damage. There you go. Nice one. So initiative rolls, please. Silk, do you want to give me another set of, please, for the 3 creatures, because you're rolling each round, aren't you?
I would. Thank you. Oh, thankfully I'm not casting.
Nothing. Okay.
0-2, yeah.
What else do you want to do?
So yeah, for her, she's just enjoying the show, crosses her arms in front of her breasts and watches.
Okay. Numal, it's your turn. So you can go all in on number 4 if you wish.
Okay, huge ego. You're going to get it this time. There we go with my katana.
The unnatural sort of health, resilience of these creatures, they're quite tough. Blows that would normally sever limbs and puncture organs just don't seem to do it against these creatures, but it is weakening. It's taken a score of wounds, and many of the bandages now become adrift. You can see flesh that is puckered and seems to be covered in festering sores beneath the bandages. All of these festering wounds are leaking this hideous yellow-green slime. Ugnan, your turn.
He debates whether to take the concussion damage off Cran, then realizes that he's probably going to deprive him of a root hit, so he just delays his turn and just watches to see what happens.
Okay. You can hold your action then. As Covered Heaven will step through, and I think he'll go for Shana again, which is probably a bit pointless, but you never know. Yep, that's a miss. Huge Ego will go Cran, and I think that's going to be a miss. Yes, it is. Cran, it's your turn.
Come here, you festering fuck! I'm going to throw you in the fire! And he's going to...
That's not bad. I think this will work.
What's he going to do? He's going to take his shield hand and grab a big fistful of bandages in the thing's chest and then just crouch his legs down and spring up as hard as he can and just push him backwards into the firewall if he can.
Okay, so this is going to be a strength check, first of all, to try and shove it back, just as we did last time. So high open-ended.
Oh, that's handy. Oh, come on. I rolled a 10 and a 10 and it came out as 20. How do you roll a 00?
Okay, so you've beaten it, so you can shove it back into the flames. So, Silk, can you give me an A critical on it, and then we'll see if Cran is able to avoid stepping into that as well.
So I'm trying to hold it in it if I can.
Come on, baby. Oh, I wanted that to be
That's a 20 as well. So that's 4 points of damage on the creature on number 4. So it is smouldering, shrieking, and flailing at you. Cran, can you give me an easy agility roll, please? I just want you to basically not overstep and fall into the flames yourself.
Not sure.
Could be close. Okay, that's fine. No, that's okay. Just
burn, you fucker!
Okay.
And I'm trying to hold him in the fire.
Okay, so he will make a strength check next round to try and get out your grip. Right, Galumph number 1 will step up, and I think there's too much activity around for him to attack. Shana will go for number 6 again, with probably predictable results. Cherry, it's your turn.
Without a word, I do nothing.
No, that's 6 points of damage. You're beginning to wear the 2 down. So can we have some initiative roll, please? Silk.
Okay, Silk wakes up as she sees Cran, still battling them, and they're not dying instantly. So she's
we'll
gonna
have heat criticals first for all 3.
Oh yes, sir. Here we. Oh, good. Oh.
Okay, so that's
63.
So 7 hits. Okay, so we'll call that 20 hits on each of them. So he is damaged, and that one is damaged, and Huge Ego collapses.
Oh,
so the one
nice.
you're holding collapses.
Nice.
And let's go and beating at your arm.
Way to go, pal.
You can let go of him.
Hey,
so she's going to move up the stairs just to get a better angle, and she's going to cast Shock Bolt on 6 Covered Heaven to hopefully finish him off. 20 feet is a 0, and yeah, here we go. Just zeros. Covered, like partial cover for.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. Plus 80 minus 30 is a 50. She snaps her fingers and sparks fly from them, and she flings her wrist at the foe. 28. I don't think that's gonna do much.
No, hit me.
Yeah.
Numal, it's your turn. So unfortunately, you're unable to get it to step into the firewall, and you can't really get round it because Cran is in the way.
You can hold an action, and I'll attack and step back.
Yeah.
If you know what you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think covered Stuart is Covered Heaven the only likely one for me, given the flames.
Yes.
Steps back.
Yeah. Number 1 is firewall for you to have to step into the firewall and take in critical. if you wanted to attack it.
No, I can hold back and attack.
Yes, you can. Yeah, let Crane go first, and then you attack,
Yep.
step back, and then you could step in. Yep, I'm happy with that. Number one, however, will try and attack you, Cran.
Okay.
He's on fire. He's not being damaged that much. He's smouldering, but the flames haven't really caught bandages yet. And he almost fumbles his arms and drops them. It's a miss. Shana, that's going to be a C critical. Ooh, 98.
Whoa.
Oh,
Jeez. Nicely done, Shana.
Right, so the creature doesn't have a brain, will be thrown through the fire and down the stairs. So I'm going to ask, given that sort of critical roll, can you give me another A heat critical, please, as it's hurled through the down the steps?
oh, beauty again.
Nice.
Okay, and that's another 20 hits. Creature lies, the bandages catch light.
Flame on.
So, Cran, it's your turn. There is only one left. Number one, who has stepped through the flames. He's not very badly damaged, but he's the
It's
only
just
one
you,
standing.
me and my mates and me axe. Have some of this.
Nice.
31 and an E slash. So that's going to be a C.
C slash.
Yep.
Tickle, tickle.
A little bit of a tickle under the chin.
Fucking axe is blunt.
And do you want to step back and let Numa go?
Yeah, that's right. Is that enough space? I
Yeah.
kind of step back to. Yeah.
Yeah. Numa, if you want to have an attack, please, you can go
Yes,
all
please.
Yeah,
in. You want to hold your
So-
action of them?
Yeah. Sorry. No.
Okay.
Well, no. They've already had their attack, so he'll just watch on. And then, did you say was Numal
Okay.
delayed?
Yep.
Okay. Done.
Okay, katana on a huge galumph. Come on. Ah, no good.
Those
It manages to do some damage. Not much, but enough. Okay.
Enough for what?
And Cherry, it's your turn.
Cherry's just going to put a katana away. I'm ready to get her short bow ready for next round.
Okay. Initiative rolls then, please. Almost all done.
This is where Cran gets decapitated.
Oh, why did you say it out loud?
It was Stuart. He said almost all done. So
Yeah, we're all thinking it anyway, but why did you say it out loud? No.
Silk, let's have a go at that spell fumble then.
Yeah, I target Cran and shoot him.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll target Huge Galoomph, and that's going to be again with the cover. I'm probably not going to do anything if I miss it again, but here we go. Target cover. And 16 feet. I can't get any closer, so I'll stay there. Shock bolt. No. It might hit Cran.
That's a miss.
Okay.
That's
And
a
that's
shot
her.
bolt. Yeah, not a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she's done. She's done.
Numal, it's your turn.
Okay, katana again on big,
Oh,
huge
yeah.
galumph.
Yep, that's right.
That's the flame wall.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just going to ask for that. So that's another
Ooh, bad luck.
12 hit points.
Bad roll. Bad
Only
roll.
a 12.
And that's still 6 points of damage. It
Nice.
still manages to sneak through and catch the creature. And if I add the other 18 points of damage it's taken, as the bandages now begin to burn. Bugman, your turn.
I'll just delay and see what happens.
Okay. Shana will have a go at it. Let's do that one and try and hurl it back down the stairs. No, it doesn't. Cran, your turn.
You're really starting to piss me off, you little fucker. Oh, that was weak. Just throwing the F-bomb in there obviously doesn't
It does.
hold the magic.
More imagination. That's just 16 points, not enough to do a critical, but it's being battered down. It's going to attack you, Cran, just as last time. Ooh. And that misses. Your armor is far too heavy for it to get through. Cherry.
Okay, I'll blink at it with an arrow. Dink.
Oh, nice.
Shooting.
Right, that's 11 points. Okay, and that damage is enough for it to collapse into the flames. Down it goes.
Hurrah!
They're all down. And they're all down, surrounded by flames, burning away their bodies into ash. The room is now full of sort of an acrid smelling smoke, but they're all down, doomed. Through the flames, you see the chamber beyond that you first went into doesn't seem to have any more of these creatures. All of the sarcophagi are open. There don't seem to be any other creatures that could possibly get out and attack you. What do you wish to do?
What a battle.
I turn to Ugnan and say, can you just check me out for diseases? Because I got
That's
some
right.
of that stuff on me.
Sure.
Cherry, that's not a very good pickup line.
Ooh. Oh, when it's a pickup line, you'll know it's.
He is a healer, so he's probably like,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Rub his hands together.
That's right. Does it stink? Is it pustully enough?
Right. Throw the root pouch over to Cran, and he can have a go at that.
Okay.
And then I'll look
What?
over everybody to see if there's any disease for anything. There you go, that's everybody. Whatever, you can put those whoever you want to.
Okay. So your first aid, or the only character that you can recall being sprayed by the slime, was Cherry. Obviously, you don't know how long, you don't know if stuff would have an effect, but it didn't look very nice. She seems to be all right. Doesn't seem to be diseased at all. But of course, it sometimes takes a while for these things to fester and incubate. Do you wish to cast a spell or not?
I will, because it's only a level 1 spell, so just to be prudent,
Yeah,
anybody.
it doesn't look harmed, but okay.
Yep. So anybody who looks like they're spraying the stuff, I'll cast it. So it's 1 power point for each of them. So let us know how many you want me to do.
Just one will do.
Okay. There you go. There's 1.
On Cherry, there you go. Okay. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to explore the room, or do you want to go somewhere else? The bodies are still burning, but you can step around and over them if you wish.
Yeah, may as well explore the room if I've fought hard for it.
What is that structure in the middle of the room, or slightly to the right and middle?
Looks like a brazier. It's got coals in it, but it hasn't been for some time. Coals are still there, and still black, and therefore unburnt. Numal, you can give me a perception roll, please.
As Numal's doing that, I say, hey Numal, do you notice that there's more than 6 coffins in here?
Yes.
Okay.
But didn't the GM say all of the coffins had been opened?
That's right, they are. They're all open.
Oh, all of them are open.
Yeah, if you remember, you were attacked by, I think, 4 other mummies in the previous room.
Ah, right. Ah, yes, okay. So they came from...
Yeah.
Could I just confirm
penny
that
drops.
the wards are screwed on these?
No, the wards on these damaged the others.
Okay.
Okay, but the room otherwise appears empty, marked and stained for some reason. There's no water that's leaked in. The roof is intact, but you can see there are green patches on the floor. Some sort of lichen has somehow managed to find its way in and is growing cracks on the flagstones.
Just be careful of that stuff in case that's the source of what burned them, whatever they were.
If you remember, Cherry, there was a trap mechanism in here which caused the lids of the sarcophagi to open.
Yes.
You can find that flagstone fairly easily, but obviously the trap has been triggered. It looks like, obviously, even if it resets, whatever was in the sarcophagi is now burnt. So you're probably quite safe. Cran, you're still chewing on Rook. The sarcophagi themselves, now devoid of their occupant, seem empty and featureless. Ugnan and Cherry and Numal, can you give me a action roll, please?
Tara?
No, you can make it in the open. There's nothing secretive about this, really. All three of you can detect that there's a faint odour coming from the open sarcophagus. Obviously, the creatures that were inside and slowly decaying and rotting, or fighting the decay and rot that has got into this part of the chamber, they've left a lingering smell. But other than that, all of 10 of the containers are empty. Bare stone, completely unadorned.
Uglan leans over to Cherry and goes, "Smells like Cran's shoes."
Very possibly.
Those are the extras that
Thompson
attacked
around in
me.
shoes.
She'll comment, yeah, those are the ones that attacked us in the meat.
I mean,
They
how
came
does
from
he
here.
get that brown stuff growing between you?
He's got a special talent, I think.
Oh,
Oh, he's coming up. Anyway, let's have a look through these. Let's have a little loot. How you doing, big lad?
Oh, fine. I think I got my boots on the wrong way round now.
oh, don't take them off. Don't take them off. Please don't take them off.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm going to have a glance through these bits and bobs, hoping to find the Slaying Book of Eki Thump.
Ugnan, give me a perception roll, please. Okay. Yeah, they appear empty. Nothing there. You can bang on the rear wall, and all you really feel is the stone. And obviously, there's just a single sarcophagus on the other wall. If you want to go and check that out and see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, most certainly.
Okay, give me a perception roll. Okay.
Hey, I know
Okay.
everything. I am everything.
So, Ugnan, you go and check out that. You do notice that it's a series of cracks which are connected not only from the lid going across to the trap mechanism, but when this stone lid or the stone covering was triggered and moved, what it also did was it dislodged a lot of dust on the lintel above the wall. And it looks like there is a secret door against that eastern wall.
Whoa.
You can see that as the dust has been disturbed, you can see what looks like two long, thin cracks on that eastern wall.
Jerry, I think I need your eyes over here, lass.
They're far too straight to be regular cracks, or rather normal cracks. Far too regular. Cherry, give me a perception roll and see if you can determine whether there's a door there.
Oh, nope. I can't see anything. Sorry.
No, there's no door there.
Mm.
Cherry has a look. If there is a door there, it's hidden. There's absolutely no way of opening it from this side, even if there is a door there.
Maybe look for mechanisms on the floor.
You can give me a roll in the tower, Cherry, just an open mechanism
Sure.
on the floor, maybe another trap.
I've got a couple of opening mechanisms if we need them.
Nope, doesn't look like it, I'm afraid.
No, we'll have a look over here if you can.
Perception roll.
You can do Numal, yep.
Cran will look on where he's looking as well, just in case. Oh,
Good work.
Nice work.
Oh.
Okay, Numal, you also think that they're there, but finding the mechanism is difficult. Give me another perception roll. You're convinced there's a door there despite what Cherry thought. Cherry couldn't find a mechanism. Give me another perception roll. No, you cannot find the opening mechanism.
Sil, lass, where has she gone?
Oh, what?
There's a door
Come
over here,
in.
maybe. Might have some hidden technology, magics.
While they're doing that,
I hate you.
While they're doing that, I'm going to light the brazier to give us more light.
You're
Okay.
setting fire to your underwear.
You show him.
The
Okay.
other brazier.
I've never worn one.
Sylvie, do you want to? The others think, or some of the others think, they found a. Cherry shrugs and says that she can't find the opening mechanism. Do you want to have a look and see if you can find the opening mechanism? Try something else.
I'll have a look. I couldn't see
You
the
couldn't
door.
do any worse. Off you go, Cran. Give me a dice roll.
I wouldn't bet on it. I might tread on the opening mechanism and break it.
No.
No, I can't. Nothing down here.
Two of you
Yeah.
are convinced there's a door there, but none of you can find the opening mechanism.
You know what we could do is get the big hammer and have at the wall of it and see if we break through.
Hmm.
Has Ugnan had a perception roll against that hidden door? I know he got it against the sarcophagus with the trap, but did he have a go?
That
at looking
was
door?
yes. No. That you have done.
Okay.
So you've identified there's a door there, as has Numel. Cherry's not convinced that there's a door there. She certainly couldn't find any way of opening. Cran similarly, but you just can't find a means of opening it. You could persuade Cran to attack it with Betty, but other than that, you've got no way of opening.
So, because everyone's talking about it, I want to light up this brazier.
Yeah.
I think I'll just have a inspection of it if I can, to see if there's anything that I can see there.
You've changed the lighting. I'll let you make another perception in the tower. Obviously, I'm going to apply a penalty.
That's fine.
Round. No, sorry, Cherry.
Okay.
There possibly is a door there. You can't see any way of opening it from the outside.
Yeah,
no. You can't get your fingers into the crack.
They seem convinced, but I can't see it. That's all.
Well, you also suspect now that there's a door there, but there doesn't seem to be any way of opening it.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking there might be a mechanism on the.
No, couldn't see anything. Couldn't see anything at all.
And that's where we'll leave this episode. Over the next few weeks, there's going to be a number of delays while a few of us are on holidays. So some of us may be here, some of us may not be. We'll just have to see how the release schedule goes. Might even do a little one-shot, see how that goes. Anyway, thanks for listening. We've got quite a few views on the channel now, a number more subscribers. On YouTube, that would be Fireseer22, David Spake, Ed Deathlock, thank you very much. And on Podbean, that would be Battled77. Appreciate it, thanks for subscribing. You can see how to catch up with us in the various media outlets in the descriptions, or whether on a podcast or a video right now. Thank you very much for listening. Happy gaming. Goodbye.